What's going on, guys? I've got a 2009 Toyota Tacoma. I'm going to use it to point out to you the location of some important fuses and relays for the fuel pump. So to start with, inside the car, we're looking for the ignition fuse, which is going to be that blue 15 amp fuse right up there. That's pretty important for the operation of the fuel pump. Making our way under the hood, popping this cover open like so. A few other important fuses to note: the EFI fuse right there, as well as the EFI 2 fuse. And the EFI 2 is going to be this one right here. Now, if you read the back of this cover, there is a fuel pump relay, and that's actually this one right here. But what's probably even more important than that relay is going to be what they call the C/OPN relay, the circuit open relay. Now that is actually more important, I think. This really should be called the fuel pump, or maybe fuel pump number 1. But this is the main relay for that fuel pump. Okay, so that's not how you remove it, but you get the idea. This relay, when triggered, sends power to the fuel pump. When the fuel pump relay is triggered, it basically diverts that power through a resistor. So it's not nearly as important. This relay will come out, you just have to kind of mess with it. But if you want to troubleshoot this relay, you can try swapping it with, probably the horn relay would be good to swap with. If your horn works, then you know that the horn relay works. And so that would be a valid, a good relay, a known good relay to swap in there. And that is the horn relay right there. So feel free to swap in the horn relay as a troubleshooting step. So just to summarize real quick, that is the C/OPN relay, the real fuel pump relay, I should say. This is the so-called fuel pump relay. EFI number 2, very important fuse, as well as the EFI number 1. And we talked about the ignition fuse inside. So that about sums it up. I hope this was helpful. Oh, and one other relay too that's important is the EFI relay. Can't forget that one. So yeah, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions or any advice about troubleshooting the fuel pump on your Toyota Tacoma.